not learn how to ride a bicycle until I turned 26. Thank you, everybody. When I was little, my dad tried. We'd go out to my grandfather's house and he'd push me down a hill, put the bike under me. But really the thing that did it was I was a chubby kid and a chubby adult, and the bike helmet clasp thing always got like this little flab on my neck. And 2 or 3 times of that, I'm like, fuck it, I can just walk.
I went to, my first experience at Sleepaway Camp was a horseback riding camp, and it was for tandem week, which meant that like you got paired with a horse and then another person and their horse, and you would like go ride around together and whatnot. What was the most awkward was when we all like bathed our horses together, and so you had to like go submerge. You were on the horse and would go and like submerge yourself in a lake kind of thing. But it wasn't. It was a pond, I think, because it was still water. And so doing this repeatedly over the course of 2 weeks got to be like rather disgusting, but I think it was all part of the experience.
When I went to college, I biked to work because I didn't have a car my freshman year, and it was like 3 miles away, and it wasn't a big deal most of the time. But if I work at Starbucks, so if I opened in the morning at like 4:15, I'd have to leave at like 3:30 in the morning. And if I was partying the night before or doing anything that kept me out late, I would be exhausted. So one time I was biking, and I was really close because it was near a Target. I was biking through the Target parking lot, and I fell asleep at the wheel of my bike. And I didn't wipe out, but I like went down to the side and like recovered and caught myself with my leg, and shouldn't bike while sleepy.
You two again.
We're so sorry that we're late, Mrs. Henderson.
You can call me Mom, okay?
That's a little.
I feel like this is a formal situation that calls for a certain level of protocol.
Did you make it down the street on your bikes or not? Failures! You can't answer quickly, you failures.
Well, you never, nurtured us or taught us anything when we were little, ma'am.
You don't, What's your language? What's your language, okay? I'm not nurturing. Are you kidding? How many cigarettes have you lit for me?
Well, you never taught us how to use a lighter either.
So, now you can, start a fire in the woods, too. It's life skills.
The first couple times lighting your cigarette with a pair of sticks was a lot of work, Mrs. Henderson. But I guess the reason we're here is because our tandem bicycle is totaled. It made it down the hill, but we did not.
Oh. Jesus Christ, a bunch of crybabies. You're 20. Come on. Get it together.
We have to get to work somehow, and you never taught us how to drive either, so...
Did I teach you how to walk? You stand up.
You see this? Do you see this right here? You see this video? There's 2 people on a tandem bicycle and they just go toppling down. They wipe out. It is the funniest shit I have ever seen. It's only 7 seconds long, but I can watch it over and over again. Oh, some other videos.
You know,
Some cats.
Meow.
I think the link just meowed at me.
My father died on a bicycle.
Meow.
He tried to get to this super important audition he had, and he started riding on a highway and was just sideswiped by a giant truck. My sister was right about to be born, and when she turned 3, she started asking me what my dad was like. I just didn't know what to tell her.
The video's pretty funny. Maybe it'll cheer you up. I don't...
Oh,
was he on a tandem bicycle? I really want to click one of these links and just see what they do. You see this? Like, this should cheer you. There's nothing There's no bicycle-related cat videos here. Just brilliant.
My little sister was eaten by cats.
She's a beaut.
That is a stunning equestrian phenomenon. Back, I just look at that tail. I want to braid it.
Braid
I
it,
want to
braid
do
it.
things.
It's also exceptionally long, and I think you know that.
Oh, 2.
This is the best sex camp you've ever possibly thought of.
I'm so glad we got the kids to come give us sex.
A mare and a stallion, whatever will they do together?
I know the answer to that question. And I know how I'd show it if I were doing a show.
Are you enjoying your erotic bath, my sweet?
I am.
Oh, look at these nails. Oh, girl. This is a shame.
I know. I had to go to that stupid retreat in the woods. The horse shit on my finger. Girl.
What? You went to a retreat?
Girl, I got this man on the hook, and he's this outdoorsman, and
I know the type.
So she took me to this retreat, and
Yeah.
I was like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have her, like, wash this horse.
Yeah. Did the horse shit on her hand? Exact same thing happened to me on that retreat. It's like the horse shit in hand retreat.
So what's the next day?
ugh, I think he's going to take me kite diving. I don't even know what that is.
Oh!
So I'm like,
once did that.
what's more erotic than just throwing your partner off of a plane attached to a kite?
Oh yeah, me and my fiance, we went on that one. She almost died. It's a great time.
I hear it's fun, but also deadly. So you just, I don't know, at least you're going to have good-looking nails when
Girl.
they put you in a coffin.
That's important.
And I'm
Okay.
thinking for the honeymoon, I found this great patch of the Amazon River just full of piranhas.
Oh yeah, we did that. It was just pleasant. There was no dangerous. It was just a pleasant time.
A riverboat cruise. Now we're talking.
Girl. They have nice fish there. I think some nice fish, girl.
I
I
guess
don't know.
I just really don't want to marry her, and I've been thinking of increasingly elaborate ways to chase her off.
You are just one tough broad.
I really like him. And I don't know if I can handle the next challenge.
I'm really into this horse, though.
I don't know. This is getting freakier. $10.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just not going to do math.
Yeah, I came here and I figured I'd major in math because it was something I was good at, but it's just not something I'm passionate about.
People tell me it's super important, but I tried sharpening my pencil a couple times. I kicked my goddamn finger every time.
That's your objection to math is the pencil?
I'm not going to do pencil sharpening, then what's the point of trying that?
I don't want to ruin your excuse, but this is a mechanical pencil. I'm not passionate about math by any means, but that shouldn't be the barrier to you in math. Like, it really shouldn't.
Cut to 20 years later. But you know what? I'm super close to my PhD, but computers are fucking hard. I feel like I'm just going to bag it.
Oh, I got an iPad, and it reads your mind now because it's 20 years in the future. So don't be afraid to use that. It'll do everything for you.
10 years later. You know, I was going to get married and have kids, but condoms kind of pinch a little bit.
You don't actually need condoms to have kids. That's actually the whole point. So if you're worried about the pinching thing, that really shouldn't be a barrier, literal barrier.
Yo, this TI-85 is awesome.
Shit!
God, you can spell boobies. And H-E
fashionable hockey sticks. This is going to come in big in our lives, I think. I could get a Nobel Prize for using that.
Yeah, and I can spell boobies.
I think that factors into the prize.
Oh, man. Linguistics.
So, as dual presenters at this year's Nobel Prize, we'd like to present the award for the...
Boobies!
She prefaced it. Someone wrote boobies on the calculator, and we just had to show you guys. It's so funny!
I accept the award.
And do you want your calculator back too?
Yes, my prized possessions, along with my breast implants. Appropriate, no?
And now for the Nobel Peace Prize. Somebody figured out to draw a penis and balls on a bathroom mirror. Thank you, everybody.
Come on for temporary surcharge.
Thank you very much.
All right.